Hi everyone, my name is Kinga and I am a third year agricultural economics student in the College of AgBio. I started studying at the University of Saskatchewan on an $80,000 Schulich Leader Scholarship in science. I started in biology actually, and when I kind of looked at the classes I was taking as well as the career options, I realized it wasn't for me and I ended up switching into the college at the end of my second year. But what I'm here today to share with you is my experience as a student in AgBio and why you should consider studying with us next year. So what I love so much about the college, especially if you're an incoming first year student, is how easy they make it for you. So whether you have a really specific degree in mind or you're not really too sure, you're going to take all the same first year classes, and the profs are phenomenal and they do a great job of kind of exposing you to different parts of agriculture so you can find out where your interests lie. Another thing that's so great is how much the faculty members care about us as students, especially in first year. Another thing I really like about our college is the amount of opportunities that are available to us that are quite unique to the college, actually. So one of them would be research opportunities. So I had the chance in my first year class to do some research projects, but my research was actually selected to be entered into a couple of research competitions. And it's so invaluable to have that research experience early on as an undergraduate student, but also to be recognized and be able to present it at a research fair is super cool. Secondly, some of the extracurriculars available. So there's lots of clubs on campus, so like AgBiz Club, CAMA, so Canadian Agricultural Marketing Association, as well as like Pre-Vet Club, things like that. Lots of things to get involved in. The college themselves also hosts lots of events, meeting different people from different areas in agriculture, meeting with Saskatchewan agrologists, that kind of thing. I also had the chance to participate in the AgBio Challenge last year. And what it is you have a group of 4 people and you are presented with a problem in the morning and you have about 6 hours to construct a solution to it, and you present it to a panel of judges. So our team was down a player, so we only had 3 people, and we had never met each other before in our lives until the morning of the competition. And we worked together, came up with a solution, and presented it, and we won first place, which was super cool. So, and there was prize money, which was even better. So to have that professional experience, working with others, especially being able to kind of get innovative and come up with solutions was so cool, and I was really grateful for that experience. Something else is the amount of scholarships available to students. So College of AgBio has so many scholarships, lots of small ones, quite a few large ones. So really, if you do well in your classes and you are maybe involved in some extracurriculars, there's a pretty good chance that you'll get a scholarship, which is awesome because everyone loves money towards their school. Another thing is I was actually supposed to study abroad this year in the Netherlands at an agricultural school. So for the university to have those connections overseas and have those opportunities for those students, again, just another added benefit and another reason that I love this program and I love our college. Now I want to talk a little bit about my program specifically. So in agricultural economics, the reason I love it so much is because it's so interdisciplinary. You have that science foundation, but then you also have, you take classes through Edwards School of Business, you take economics classes, you're taking, arts electives, like those kinds of things, and you really come out as a very well-rounded student ready to enter the workforce. After I'm done my degree, I plan on getting a master's, probably in agricultural economics, something like that. And then I hope to work in either, agricultural government relations, ag lobbying, or ag policy development, something along those lines. And I really feel like my education here at the USask will have me very well set up for that. So very excited. That's all for me. I really hope that this has been helpful for you and that you consider us joining us next year in person so we can enjoy our beautiful campus.
Hey guys, my name is Jordan McInnes. I graduated from the University of Saskatchewan in 2017, where I received a diploma in agribusiness. So I'm just going to dive right into it with how I chose the University of Saskatchewan. The big thing for me was just the reputation that the University of Saskatchewan has in the agriculture industry. I think that going to school there and having them back your education looks really good on a resume, and I think employers respect that and know that just with the wealth of students that have come out of there and gone on to do great things in this industry, that they can trust that you're going to be one of the good ones after you're done at the U of S. The second thing that really played into me going to the University of Saskatchewan was just the program itself. I think it's unique that there's a program out there that gives you the core knowledge that the diploma program does in only 2 years, and then allows you to go out into the workforce and build your career from work experience from there on out. Um, and that's kind of led me to where I am today. So what I do today is I work for Farm Credit Canada as a relationship manager in Regina, as well as I farm on the side with my dad. My goal eventually is to farm full time, but with my schooling, it's really given me the flexibility to go in both directions and have an off-farm job right now as well as work on the farm. So that's a little bit about me. That's my experience at the University of Saskatchewan.
The agribusiness program offers a wide range of classes for students to choose from. All students will take classes on agriculture economics, finance, marketing, grain and livestock markets, and developing an agriculture-related business plan. You will also get to take commerce classes from the Edwards School of Business on finance, accounting, and marketing. After you take some introductory courses, you can then choose from the wide range of classes offered within the program and take classes that suit your interests. For example, there are classes on farm management decision-making, rural development, and entrepreneurship, while I personally enjoy classes on agriculture policy, marketing systems, and natural resources. Class sizes in the program tend to be smaller too, so you get to meet and know your classmates and professors better. Some classes also include field trips and bring in industry professionals to speak with the class. But no matter what classes you do choose, all the faculty are great and they're always willing to help you and speak with you. There are also always summer job opportunities inside and outside of Saskatoon for students in agriculture programs. Personally, I worked for 2 summers at the University Crop Production Center here in Saskatoon, where I got to work in plant research. After I graduated in 2016, I went on to do my master's degree in agriculture economics, in the same department and with the same professors as the agribusiness program. I graduated from that program in 2018, and I started working in the agriculture economics department as a research assistant, where I still am today. So needless to say, I enjoyed my time there as a student enough that I went back for 2 more years, and now I still enjoy my time there as an employee. Overall, the agribusiness program offers a great range of classes for all types of learning interests and covers several fields related to the agriculture industry. The Agriculture College at the U of S is one of the top agriculture colleges in Canada, and the agribusiness program is a big part of that. With the great faculty and great class offerings, I'm sure anyone would find part of the program exciting and enjoy their time in the program. I certainly believe that my agribusiness degree in education has played a significant role in getting me to where I am today, and it will continue to help me in the future as well. So if you are interested in agriculture, economics, or business, or any of the many topics covered in this program, and you want to learn more about how they're all connected, then the agribusiness program might be the program for you.
Hi there, my name is JC Pewtert and I graduated with a degree in agribusiness from the U of S in 2014. How I kind of landed there was growing up on a mixed grain and beef cattle farm until I was about 14, and then we moved slowly into grain. But I always loved agriculture, the culture and the values. I just knew that all the stress and the risk and all that kind of stuff just wasn't for me, but I wanted to be part of it. Until I kind of discovered the agribusiness program, I had planned to take just a normal business degree. And then when I was at a career fair in grade 11, I talked to someone from the U of S from the agriculture department who kind of told me about the program of agribusiness, and I immediately decided that was what I wanted to do. So I applied, got my pre-admission letter in grade 11, and I kind of stuck to that plan. Once I got to the U of S, my experience there was fantastic. The teachers are so helpful. They just really want you to get the most out of the experience that you can. I met so many good friends there. The culture of the agriculture department in school is so fun-loving and just very inclusive. Being in the agribusiness degree, I also now have connections with everybody in agronomy fields or environmental fields, and it's really helped me to connect with people who are in agriculture but doing things a little bit different than me. Following graduation, I went into agriculture lending for about 4 years, and I really enjoyed that, working with producers every day. It was kind of a best case scenario for me. And then just a few years ago now, I made the switch and have joined the Ministry of Agriculture. And having my degree, it was an easy way for me to jump into the public service, and I haven't really looked back since. And I just really recommend that you check things out. It's a really, really diverse program that you can kind of do a lot of different things with and still kind of be right in the action that is the ag industry while using your kind of business sense.
So my name is Jordan Chiwi. I'm going to talk to you today about why you should think on attending the University of Saskatchewan and the College of Agriculture, and in particular, why you should maybe think on doing the agriculture business degree. So a little bit of background about myself is I come from a grain farm just outside of Edmonton, Alberta. And like some of you maybe that are watching this, I did not know what I wanted to do after high school. Didn't know if I wanted to come to university, didn't know what job to do or whatnot. So I took a year off between university and high school, and in that time, I got the experience to work, to travel, and that kind of helped me meet new people and kind of make a decision to come to the University of Saskatchewan and do my ag biz degree. I got to meet a lot of people that attended the university actually, and said that this degree is very useful if you want a solid background in not only business but in agriculture as a whole. And me, I've always had a passion for agriculture. I'll give you a few pointers on maybe making your first year a little bit more, I shouldn't say easier, but maybe a few tips that I wish I would have known, because not everybody's going to tell you this, and it's just useful information to know. So the first thing is always, as soon as you get to university, whether even if you have friends, if you're from Saskatoon or just outside, or know a lot of people, get involved with clubs. It's the best way to meet new people, and whether that be clubs, campus clubs throughout the school, or if it's clubs specifically in the College of Agriculture, it helps you meet new people that have similar interests, and you can make lifelong friends out of that. Like there's tons of ones in the College of Ag, like the Agriculture Students Association. There's CAMA. There's the dairy team, beef team, Ag Biz Club, endless supply of clubs. Another thing too is there's sports teams through Campus Rec, and the Agriculture College always has a team in every sport pretty much every term. So that's another way to get involved and meet new people, and of course have fun playing a sport like basketball or volleyball, whatever sport you like, hockey too. So tons of fun to do that. Another thing too is classes. It's kind of nice the first year. All first year College of Agriculture students, not just animal science or ag biz students or plant science students. There's some separate classes you take, but there's a few big ones like the Agriculture 111, 112, 113. You'll all be taking that. So you're in a lecture with 200, 300 other students in their first year, and it's a ton of fun to be in those lectures. And then of course, as you progress throughout the degree, your sizes get smaller, and it becomes a more intimate relationship between the rest of your classmates and your professor. Because of that class sizes, you're all in your individual disciplines. So that's a little bit more nicer to getting to know your profs a little bit better, them getting to know you better, and then you being able to ask maybe more insightful questions, and maybe you'll get a better discussion out of it than being in a lecture with 300 students. So that's really something to look forward to. And the other thing too is, I know I was always scared about coming to university and about being told that professors don't care about you and they don't care if you fail or do bad. That couldn't be farther from the truth. Especially in the College of Ag, like all the profs are very understanding, and if you have a problem, an issue with an assignment, you're not getting it, or you don't like pretty much anything, you can just go to them and talk to them, and they will help you out. I couldn't recommend that more. Your first day on syllabus day, going out, meeting your prof, introducing yourself, and it'll just make things way easier down the line when you have to ask questions since they know who you are. The other very great thing about being in the College of Agriculture and the agriculture business degree is the job opportunities. So for me, I had a job every summer in between my years at university. I worked for an ag biotech company, and from there I got to experience different aspects within that company. So one summer I was working sales, the next summer I was in marketing, and then I was in research. So I really got to see a bunch of different sides of the business, and it's really, one, it was a really good opportunity to just see that side, but then two, it gives you a good idea of maybe something that you want to do in the future. Maybe you want to work in marketing later in your life, or maybe if you want to be a researcher with an agriculture firm. Those are totally options, and the agriculture business degree gives you the tools to be able to learn, maybe not as in depth as, say, like if you get a marketing degree, but it gives you those fundamental steps that when you get into that industry and job, you can easily adapt and learn, which that's the whole thing about getting a job, is you're going to keep learning after school. So if you don't like learning now, you better start liking it. But I really think if you guys want to have a good, solid understanding of business and the fundamentals of it, accounting, finance, economics as well, and if you are interested in agriculture, if you're passionate about agriculture like me, the agriculture business degree is a really good option. Gives you the tools and the skill set to set you up for pretty much any career in any part of the supply chain in ag when you graduate. Maybe sometime in the future, maybe you guys will see me on campus. You'll be like, hey, I recognize you from that video, and and you convinced me to come to the College of Ag, and I'm actually in an ag business degree. I would honestly, I'd love to hear that from you guys. But hey, if you do happen to see me on campus, like, come up and talk to me and come chat, because I love meeting new people, and that's the community we have here. And if you need to learn anything or ask anything, like, anybody and everybody's available to help. So.
Hi everybody, my name is Chelsea. I'm a second year master's student in the Department of Agriculture and Resource Economics. I grew up on a farm just south of Wilkie, Saskatchewan, and now I actually farm just south of Wilkie with my husband. Right out of high school, I knew that I wanted to pursue education in agriculture. I was always involved in my family farm. I knew that I wanted to end up on a farm in my future, and I knew that there was really excellent career opportunities in the industry of agriculture. So I decided to pursue education in plant science or agronomy. But then I went to my first year economics course, and I fell in love with the business and the economics of agriculture. So I decided to switch programs, and I joined the agribusiness degree program. Within this program, you take a wide variety of classes. We learned about ag business taxation, grain marketing, we learned about accounting and finances, we learned about both the micro and the macroeconomic elements of agriculture. So you really get a well-rounded view of the industry itself and the business behind agriculture. As far as summer employment goes, I decided to take summer jobs in crop research and agronomy, even though I was an ag business student. I worked with BASF, DuPont, and the Department of Plant Sciences. I really enjoyed spending my summers out in the field and learning about crop scouting and crop production. I felt like it really contributed to a well-rounded education because I had experience in ag business through my courses, and then also experience in actually the crop production side through my summer employment. There's a lot of different aspects of agriculture that you can experience through the various opportunities for summer jobs as an ag student. Once I graduated in 2018 with my ag business degree, I went and worked at a crop research farm for a year. I was the executive administrator at this research farm, so I worked on the accounting, the marketing, the communications. I helped create a business plan and helped with the strategic planning, and I helped plan the extension events for farmers. So I was really able to apply all of the things that I learned in my ag business degree in this job. But then after a year of this job, I had the great opportunity to come back and pursue my master's degree, which is something I had never really considered during my undergraduate degree. But I'm working on a really neat project looking at changes in land management and crop rotations over the past 25 years. We're looking at the adoption of different technologies and innovations that have contributed to the improved sustainability of agriculture during this time period. As far as the college itself goes, the people that you'll meet are amazing. Not only the classmates who will become your lifelong friends and your contacts in the industry, but also the faculty and the departmental staff, especially in Ag and Resource Economics. They really go out of the way to make sure that you feel welcome and they want you to succeed. I really felt like I found a home in this Department of Ag and Resource Economics. It's just a wonderful place to spend your 4 years of your undergraduate degree.